New details about Mark Guéhi's transfer have emerged, explaining the Liverpool target's frustration, while training footage of Hugo Ekitike provides important injury updates for Reds fans. A £33.5 million midfielder has hinted that he is open to joining Liverpool, claiming he is ready to leave his current club. Come on, Liverpool fans, check out the latest information from the biggest and best club in the world. Crystal Palace chairman Steve Parish reportedly only met with Mark Guéhi and his representatives at 6 p.m. on the final day of the transfer window because he was attending a fitness class at a Soho gym. The Eagles captain had already completed a medical ahead of a potential £35 million move to Liverpool, but the deal collapsed at the last minute. One of the main reasons for Guéhi's failed exit was Palace's difficulty in finding an adequate replacement, especially after Igor Julio's loan from Brighton fell through on the final day of the transfer window. Manager Oliver Glasner had made it clear he did not want to lose his captain, although Guéhi is now expected to leave on a free transfer at the end of the season. Sources suggest the 25-year-old is frustrated by the outcome, having remained professional and respectful throughout the summer, while other players, such as Alexander Isak and Yohan Wissa, successfully secured their desired transfers after going on strike. After completing his medical, Guéhi waited at Liverpool's London offices as soon as Palace gave permission, believing he would join Isak in Merseyside later that day. Concerns arose when no replacement appeared for Selhurst Park. Parish met with Guéhi and his advisors only an hour before the transfer deadline. According to the BBC, Parish had attended a fitness class in Soho before explaining the situation to the captain. An agreement sheet was sent to Guéhi to give Palace and Liverpool extra time, but Parish ultimately had to inform the England international that he could not approve the sale that night. Palace completed the signing of young defender J.D. Canvote from Toulouse, but still considered an experienced addition necessary beyond the 19-year-old. Ousmane Diomande, Even Ndika, and Igor were all considered at different points in the window, but none of the deals materialized. Palace also attempted to include Liverpool's Joe Gomez in the Guéhi negotiation, but the Reds declined. Mark Guéhi's transfer to Liverpool had been in progress for a year, but a last-minute collapse left the deal unfinished due to Palace not finding a replacement. Despite this, Guéhi may still move in January for around £25 million or at the end of the season as a free agent. He could be available for at least £10 million less in the next window, and Liverpool plans to resume negotiations quickly to avoid competition from other clubs, as waiting until summer carries risks. Liverpool fans also had cause for concern when Ibou Konaté limped off during the final minutes of their 1-0 win over Arsenal. The French defender, a key figure in the backline, raised doubts about his fitness, particularly given his injury history and the club's failed attempt to secure Marc Guéhi on the last day of the transfer window. Konaté had previously rejected a move to Saudi Arabia in the summer to remain at Anfield, but now in the final year of his contract, any physical issue carries added significance for the squad's future. After the match, manager Arne Slot assessed the situation, stating he believes it was only cramp. He cautioned that sometimes players report cramp, but medical examinations reveal more serious problems. However, in Konaté's case, there is no immediate cause for concern. Slot cited Jeremy Frimpong as a recent example. He thought he only had a cramp in a game, but ended up sidelined for 2 or 3 weeks, highlighting the need for caution in such cases. Reassurance came with temporarily easing concerns over potential defensive absences. Alexander Isak has also shared minor fitness concerns, reminding that the international break is a critical period to maintain the squad's health and preparedness for upcoming fixtures. With Burnley as their next opponent after the break, Slot faces the additional challenge of ensuring the squad is complete and in top condition, maintaining cohesion and fitness after a turbulent period marked by transfer speculation and medical concerns. Rigorous monitoring, controlled training sessions, and close attention to player fitness will be essential for Liverpool to remain competitive and ready for upcoming Premier League and international matches. During the early days of the summer transfer window, Angelo Stiller's name was frequently linked to a potential move to Liverpool. The German midfielder attracted interest from several top clubs around the world, including European giants such as Real Madrid and Manchester United. However, for various reasons, Liverpool decided not to pursue Stiller's signing this window, especially after the arrival of Florian Wirtz, who strengthened the Reds' midfield. In recent statements shared by Fabrizio Romano on his X account, Stiller spoke about his career plans and his perspective on Wirtz's transfer to Anfield. He stated that he is open to moving abroad at some point, revealing a desire to explore new experiences outside Germany. He commented on Wirtz's decision to join Liverpool, saying he thought it was very cool, and revealed that, by the end of his career, he dreams of playing in the United States, demonstrating ambition and long-term vision for his professional path. Liverpool had a very active transfer window this summer, investing over £400 million to strengthen their squad. Despite the impressive amount, the club's net spending is estimated at just over £200 million due to player sales. The signings of Alexander Isak and Florian Wirtz were welcomed enthusiastically by fans, reflecting the club's pursuit of quality and immediate impact, even if it required significant investment. These moves highlight Liverpool's priority to reinforce the squad and ensure competitiveness on all fronts. Although Arne Slot achieved most of his targets during the summer window, some goals were not realized, such as Mark Guéhi, and Stiller's transfer also did not advance this time. However, this does not rule out the possibility of Liverpool pursuing the German midfielder in the next season. In 2026, Stiller will have a £33.5 million release clause in his contract, a figure considered more than reasonable for the club to invest in, given his quality and growth potential. Currently, Wataru Endo and Ryan Gravenberch perform the defensive midfield roles, but with Endo aging and Gravenberch unable to play every match due to the demanding schedule, signing a new midfielder appears strategic. The 2025-26 summer window focused primarily on strengthening Liverpool's defense and attack, areas that needed significant improvement compared to the previous season. Even after losing players like Harvey Elliott and Tyler Morton, Liverpool's midfield remains solid, but adding depth is necessary. Angelo Stiller, with his technical skills, versatility, and European experience, is seen as an ideal reinforcement who could contribute immediately. His professionalism and ambition make him a valuable target, and although the transfer didn't happen this summer, Liverpool is likely to pursue him in the next window to strengthen and maintain competitiveness under Arne Slot. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.